the reason I'm able to be here with you, the reason I'm able to stay out so late and not get home and get killed at whatever, is because I have a very special wife, and I'm very lucky. So none of this could have happened without her, and I really mean that from my heart. So even though she doesn't like this, and it's appropriate, because she didn't really want any awards, but it's appropriate that's coming from upstate New York, where I saw these guys like where I grew up in Connecticut. They're real people up there. This is from it could be from any of them upstate New York with Dr. Sanan's table. But this one happens to be from Senator George Borrello. Certificate of recognition presented to Maria Lozada Matheson Defialco, and from COGEP International and Foundation for Drug-Free World America's chapter. And I want to present her with this award. Okay, now, I wanted them to speak to you because I wanted them to share with you why they do what they do.
Hi, how everybody doing? It's an honor to be here and to be a part of this. When we was at the UN building, I was just listening to everybody speak and stuff like that. And I was a part of everything that y'all trying to do. You know, I started smoking weed at the age of 7 years old. I was already robbing. I was already in the streets, doing a lot of stuff. By the time I hit 10 years old, I was already in jail. I did 4 years. I hung myself. So I already did everything I said, like the mental, the heart, you know, and just depending on things that's temporary, you know, drugs, people, even, you know, I'm Christian. I gave my life to Jesus Christ, you know. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful that we get together and, you know, execute on something.
Thank you so much, and it's all about us. We all give it, and this is amazing. This program that you put together, Ben, is amazing. You know, you have been inspirational all the time, and I always said, you are mi hermano, my brother. Okay, just thank you, and I'm humbled to be here and just see so many of you doing what we like the most. Give to the world. Give to our community. Give. Please continue giving. Thank you so much.
I'm going to sign it for you. You know Spanish. And this book was an inspiration that I started 20 years ago. Why? Because after 50, we start asking ourselves what we want. Life have changed. Now all my kids rise, and what I'm going to do. This is a great book for reflection, and I know that you are the wind behind his wings. And don't forget that. That's your job.
Well, I know that there are a lot of Spanish speaking people, but on behalf of the ones that do not know Spanish, I'm sorry if I say thank you in English. It's been a wonderful time. Thank you, Dr. Bernard Yelkov. It was a privilege and an honor to be with all of you, especially at the United Nations. It really was a great, great experience. And they didn't have to, the hammer, because I'm on television and we all the time are working against time. So I know what it is to just in 2 minutes and a half, in 3 minutes, put up a story, have sound bites, have an interview and everything, an introduction and also a closing. So I knew that 3 minutes was enough for me to say what I said. Thank you very much.
Del Mundo Libre de Drogas para la Escuela de mi Corazón, Universidad Católica Nordestana San Francisco Macorís, y toda tu gente y el juego que vamos a hacer con tu amigo doctor Alcántara y el presidente que tú vas a ver mañana, ¿no? Dr. Juan Núñez, Dr. Juan Alcántara, por su labor, su corazón. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, doctor Ben. Recibimos esto con mucho cariño, con mucho agradecimiento y le deseamos a usted un excelente trabajo y una muy buena jornada. Cuente con nosotros, que nosotros contamos también con usted.
Doctor, I'm going to say in Spanish, para el doctor Roberto Pérez, el Tiempo para la Verdad y la Fundación Mundo Libre de Drogas reconoce tus años de ayudar a la comunidad, tu persistencia, humanidad, por tu ser humano, que crea un ejemplo en las estrellas por los otros a seguir. Que sea conocido en el mundo entero, que este honor reconoce tu liderazgo y tu cariño por la humanidad.
Muchas gracias, doctor, por darme la oportunidad.
Thank you very much.
Yo lo admiro como colega, lo admiro por la valentía que tiene de hacer cambiar el mundo y creo que aportando un granito de arena a ambos podemos hacer cambiar el mundo libre de drogas.
Is that all of these people do tremendous amount of work raising money so that we can educate people, not to educate them, that's the wrong thing, to getting the kids to know how to learn for themselves. So they're not dependent on the teacher. So teacher can't teach them wrongly. So if they see a book that's wrong, they say that book is wrong. So these guys raise money so that we have that education of learning how to learn. Not to tell somebody what to think, but learning for themselves. Also, they deal with human rights. Also, this one deals with drug-free world. And this guy and I were instrumental in giving you Manny Pacquiao. Now, why you have to say to yourself, why would Manny Pacquiao, who's world boxing champion, do this? I mean, he could just be having a high rise and 50 restaurants and, you know, have an airplane. He can stand in front of Facebook with his airplane, with his dog, with his wife. Don't mind me. It's just for the effect. You know, how many of you were like, I don't know about you, I've had enough of these damn videos on Facebook in front of the airplane where people want an airplane in back of them. I want to have the world be in front of me up there. And I said, wait, I want to come. That's what we should have on Facebook. But that's where our society is. So I want to recognize these people because that's what this is all about, is changing the world. And so I have to share with you that you came all that distance. I don't want you to do a speech because you can talk like me. So what, in 2 lines, why do you do this for the world?
It's my purpose of being, of making a difference. It's my purpose. And I truly believe of the goodness of humanity, of human beings, men and women. And we are facing an existential threat with the drugs. Degradation of morality. Why? The drugs. We are at an existential threat. So I believe every person in this room, the person, sir, ma'am, sitting on your chair, can make a difference.
Once again, put your hand together for COJEP. So COJEP is not competing with Drug-Free World. Drug-Free World, we are in 147 countries. COJEP may be in 128, 29. So together, we empower the world. So Dr. Ben, on behalf of COJEP International, you may call your wife. We're not gonna tell you how much this costs because you might think we have a lot of money. But this is a very special gift that President Ali wants to present to Dr. Ben.
Yani Türklerin kendilerine özgü atasözleri vardır.
So we have a common saying in Turkey.
Tatlı yiyelim, tatlı konuşalım.
So this is I try to translate, but so we eat sweet things, and we told in sweet way. We can say that.
Dolayısıyla Türk tatlısı içerisinde de lokumun ayrı bir yeri vardır.
Within our we can say that gourmand or kitchen history, we have a Turkish delight as having a very special part in it.
Yani Türk tatlılarının, Türk lokumunun farklı tarzlarını, çeşitlerini getirerek Doktor Bernard'la aramızdaki muhabbeti daha da geliştirmek, daha da derinleştirmek için Türklerin bütün tatlarını getirdik, kendisine hediye ediyoruz.
So we have just brought within a special box, and this is also, you know, this is cultural image picture that we have, and inside also we have different varieties and different, we can say that perfume. So the Turkish delights. So I hope that you will enjoy with your wife, and also we will bring, you know, these kinds of delights, and having our relationship in the future also in a sweet way that we try to say.
The valor, the bravery, the integrity are symbolized by this kris. It's an honorary sword given by royalty to those who deserve it. As you can see, the sword is handmade by artisans. It's in silver, and this is bone. And if you look at it, there is the inscription, handmade, with a lot of love.
Wow, look at that.
With a love of love and art.
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible, right? And so,
Lancelot. Sir Lancelot.
So with this sword, you can slay whatever evils there are. You slay them.
For drug-free world.
You are invincible. Invincible. No barriers in your way.
Jóvenes de las drogas con eso.
¿Dónde está?
Jóvenes de las drogas.
Con esta espada, el mundo cambiará. Con este pensamiento, así será. Y están mirando un cambio feliz por el mundo entero. Podemos reír. Muchas gracias, Jerry, Datu, de Tago, por este honor y por este reconocimiento.
Sí.
Y más que eso, por tu cariño, amistad contigo.
Muy bien.
Y con otro amigo mío aquí, mi sobrino, el presidente de los dentistas latinos del mundo, Marcos Garay.
Ok, sí.
¡Buda!
Todos para uno y uno para todos.
Okay.